Here we have 5 clocks that are 5 of our best ones. This is the most special. This is a musical clock. It's larger because it houses a music works inside. And it doesn't just have the clock, the hands, and the chime. So it's larger than usual. It's made by Christian Eby in Mannheim. Christian Eby and all the clockmakers that you see on the dials are the names of the people who actually made the clock works, and not the case. The case is unfortunately made by someone else who we don't know. We don't normally know who the case maker is, so don't confuse the two. There are strong clockmakers in the county. There's a Hoff family of many clockworkers. There's the Ebermann family. There's the Eby family, and the Schreiner family. Those are big ones. And all of those clocks are represented here. And we go from earlier in the 18th century on through into the new century. Our nation is young, and some of the clocks in the early 1800s. This is where the Masonic Lodge is where we house our permanent collection. We are showing all kinds of work, from furniture to metals to fine arts to textiles that show the wealth of the artisans who have worked here in the county. Lancaster was one of the largest inland cities. It actually was the largest in the colonial era, and so it attracted a lot of wealth, and there was wealth here that could support some really good artisans who worked in silver, copper, and furniture making, and painting. So we are showing the cultural examples of items that were made here in the county. And Lancaster County was an important place in terms of being a stop-off point where you would replenish your supplies before you would head on west if you were trekking westward. It was a good meeting of roads where a lot of wealth had accumulated, and this is where lots of folks stopped on their last stop before heading west. Our total collection, we number well over 3,000 pieces, and so it's quite a large collection. Some areas of the collection are stronger than others, and this is a strong collection of Frachter. Now, Frachter or Frachter Schriften means broken lettering. It came out of the tradition of the scribes, the monks, who would illuminate scripture as they copied it from manuscript to manuscript. And Frachter Schriften applies to a certain font that is used. It is broken lettering. It does not flow. There are breaks in between the letters. And in America, Frachter developed to be something completely different than what it was when it came over from Europe, from the old country. It developed into not just written things, but also the iconography, the flowers, the hearts, the birds that you'll see on Frachter. Pennsylvania Germans loved their symbols of hearts in nature, which would be the birds and the flowers, and they used them a lot in their Frachter. They also loved symmetry, and symmetry was important to have balance, and they appreciated that. Many of these things are Geburts- and Taufscheinen. That means birth certificates or baptismal certificates, and they were usually combined, and that would be a record of their birth and their baptism. Artifacts that were made in Lancaster County are recognized nationwide, if not worldwide, as being special. They have unique characteristics, and many of the pieces have been highly sought after and sold out of the county, and we're losing our heritage. And it was that very fact that caused this museum to be formed in the mid-70s. And the founding fathers were concerned that so many pieces were disappearing from the county, and we wanted to make sure that people realized the wealth of material culture that we had here in this county from the colonial times on through.